G'day Stephen, I'm just going to run you through some of the changes you guys were looking to do on the website. So the first step is to go to this link, and I'll provide all these in an email so you don't get them lost. So go to citrusgroup.com/WP admin. You'll then be brought to a login window. So for the moment it's just admin one Nevers CT. I can set you up your own account so you'll have those details and be able to make the same edits as what we can do. Okay, so once you're in, this is the control panel that allows you to edit the pages. So if you want to edit text or images, come down to the left sidebar and click on pages. And what this shows is everything that's on the site. I think the only one that's not on there is job listings, so you can trash that one. So I'll just show you the About Us page. So when you hover over it, you get that edit come up, so just click edit. So there's a fair bit of coding on here just to keep things in the right place. So what you do is just sort of look for your paragraphs of text or your headings. So the text on the site doesn't actually start until here, and that's a heading there called Our Company, which is the main heading, and you can usually tell where the headings are by, we've got this little bracket around it called H1, and that's heading 1, which is the biggest. Similar to how it works on WordPressing documents, like heading 1 is the biggest, heading 3 is obviously smaller. So if you needed to change any of those headings, you can go in and find them in there and just change to your heart's content. The paragraphs are usually in these P bracket ones. Don't worry too much about the code, just look at in between those, which is just your text. So just like any word processing software, you can just make a change. And then once you've finished editing your text, you can just go over here and click update. So once you've done that, you can use this view page button over here to open it in a new tab and have a look at your changes. So I think I only changed also, so that's been changed in there. Doesn't affect any of the positioning, it just changes the text there for you. So if you wanted to change this image here, I'll show you how to do that. I'll change this back. So images are usually inside some of these bigger code brackets here. You can usually find them because they have an address, like a web address for where that picture actually is. So you usually be able to find it by looking for citrusgroup.com.au. So this is the image file here. It's the limepage.jpg, so that's a JPEG. So if I wanted to change this image, the way I would do it is I'd start by highlighting the tag. So it's usually IMG. So that's where the start of the image is. So, and then you'd follow that all the way to the end of this A here. So you want to go from IMJ to A. And by highlighting that, when you add a new one in there, it's just going to go over the top of that. So once that's highlighted, I'd go up here to the upload an image button. So then you can just click on that, select your file. I'm just going to put your logo in there to show you how it works. So once it's uploaded, you come down to the bottom here and you've got your alignment, so you can put it to the left, the center, or the right. With larger images you can choose full size, large, or medium, but because it's small we'll just go full size. put it into the center, and then insert into post. Now what that'll do is insert the code. The way the code is at the moment, it's also attached a link to it, so if you click on the image, it'll load up the image in a new page. I'll show you how to get rid of that, but I'll just show you what it looks like once we've changed it. You can go to preview changes if you want to have a look at it before updating the site. I'll just do that now so we don't actually delete anything that's been there before, but if you're happy with it, make sure you click update and it'll change. But I'll just go to preview now. So in preview you can see that the lemon has been, or the lime has been replaced with the logo. So that's how you'd update it. So what I was saying about the link is, it's got a link to it now and it's linking to itself. So if I click on it, it'll lightbox the image. You can get rid of that if you want to get rid of it, but that's not too bad an effect. So yeah, if you ever run into any problems as well, there's a way to look at the revisions. So if you can't see revisions down the bottom here, come up to screen options and just click on the revisions tab. And what that'll do is it'll show every update that's happened. So anytime you click the update button, it'll store the one previous to that. So if I wanted to revert to what we had before, I just click this one and it will show me the code that was in there before. And I'll look down here where I was editing the image tag, and it's gone back to the lime now, not the logo. So then I just go down and make sure I'm on the right line and click restore. Yeah, so we've been through text, we've been through editing images. We can add new pages, but there is an issue with that because of the navigation bar. You'll have to let me know and I'll add another button in there. So if you wanted to add a new page, you can just go under the pages tab, add new, or this button up here. Give it a title, make sure you give it a title, otherwise it won't display. And then you can type your messages and whatever you need into there. The page attributes, there's a few different page setups. The one we've been using lately is just full width page, but there are some, if you wanted a portfolio, they're good for galleries, stuff like that. So you just do full width page, publish it, and then view the page. So that's what a basic page will show up as without any content in it. So what you have to do is fill it with stuff. I'll just show you how to insert an image without one that's actually been there. It's the same process. Just click add image, select the file, and then insert it into the post, and I'll go full size, so it's quite large. Then we'll update. Then we can go view page. So you can see now that because there's an image in there, it's pushed the rest of the page down. So if you wanted to add heading, you might put it above it. Put it inside these heading 1 tags. And you've got to close the heading 1, so it's just a / heading 1. You've got to do that with smaller headings as well. Update it again, and then view the page. So now test headings in there. If you wanted to move it across, you can go to the visual tab. This gives you a few more options and actually displays what's going on before you post it. So you can just highlight it and then use these alignment on the side. You can just type a normal paragraph underneath it and it'll show up. So I think that's everything. Send me an email if you need any more help with stuff and changes. I can do that for you or create more training videos.